Hey everyone, it's Mr. Francis. Still St. Patrick's Day here. I am laying down in my trusty recliner, so I'm going to read you a story today from the comfort of my own chair. So, without further ado, here is Pout Fish, Lucky Leprechaun. I'm going to read it first and then I'm going to show you the pictures. Here we go. And it is a scholastic book, so you can get this book through Scholastic or maybe at the book fair near you. Every St. Patrick's Day, Mr. Fish dresses up in a tall hat and whiskers and carries a pot of gold. But this year, his pot is empty. What a wonderful leprechaun costume, says Mrs. Shimmer. But my golden treasure is missing, Mr. Fish says. Leprechauns always carry a pot of gold. We'll find it, said his friend. Wearing green on St. Patrick's Day should bring us all good luck. Mrs. Squid spreads the word. We're looking for the missing treasure, she says. Missing treasure, echoes Mrs. Clam. Oh my. Besides his treasure, Mr. Fish has also lost his holiday cheer. We must find the missing gold, declares Mr. 8. Ooh, Mr. 8. I wonder what kind of animal Mr. 8 is. Up and down, over and under, the creatures follow one another through the sea. As they parade after the missing treasure, a worried Pout Fish leads the way. Underneath the Emerald Isle, the excited searchers scatter in every direction. If you were a golden treasure, where would you hide? Mr. Fish wonders. In the big, big dark, says Mr. Lantern. Let's see what we can find. Mr. Lantern and a nervous Mr. Fish swim down, 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 where they discover a wild array of creatures, but not Mr. Fish's special treasure. Mr. Fish is glad to leave the depths behind. Let's visit my cousins, the oysters, suggests Mr. Clam. They know all about hiding treasures. No luck. Lounging on a sandy bed near the shamrock, the oysters explain that they only know about hiding pearls inside their shells. Mr. Fish's smile goes upside down. How about the shipwreck, says Mr. 8. In the hold of a sunken pirate ship, they find a chest of gold coins. Is this the treasure you're looking for? Asked Mrs. Clam. They found the gold. No, says Mr. Fish. I'm going home, says a disappointed searcher heading toward the Rainbow Reef. But wait a second, guys. He found the pot of gold. Isn't that what he was looking for? Let's find out why Mr. Fish is sad. As Mr. Fish watches the small fish swim away, he has an idea. I think I know where the treasure is. He darts off and the others follow. At the end of Rainbow Reef, in a hidden hollow, Mr. Fish finds what he's seeking, a school of shimmering yellow butterfly fish. We found the gold at the end of the rainbow, Mr. 8 declares. Oh, look at those fish. That's what he was looking for. We thought it would be fun to play hide and seek, says the mischievous golden fish as they swirl back into Mr. Fish's pot, completing his costume. It's a happy parade home now that Mr. Fish is reunited with his little friends. What a lucky day, says the smiling Mr. Fish. Happy St. Patrick's Day to one and all. So it looks like Mr. Fish was just playing hide and go seek with his friends. That's what he was looking for. But he also did find a pot of gold. I would love a pot of gold. What would you do if you found a pot of gold? What would be the first thing that you buy or the first thing that you do? Guys, have a great St. Patrick's Day, and thank you for joining Mr. Francis for Reading with Mr. Francis, and we'll see you next time.